guys, welcome to my smorgasbord. We have one of our very first interviews with Ha-neul. Hello. Uh,
Yeah.
she's from France, but she spent time studying abroad in South Korea and all over East Asia. And she has a very unique experience and a lot of information to share on K-pop, on what it's like living in South Korea, working there, and just many random and wonderful stories, I'm sure.
Hello. Should I introduce myself a
Yeah,
bit?
introduce yourself a bit.
so, my name is Rukia, or like people Rukia. I'm 23 years old, and I'm French. I'm from south of France, Marseille, for those who know a bit about France. And I studied fashion, and now I travel a lot in London and Korea, and we're gonna tell you a bit about me. So, yeah.
So I guess like the very first question, because I know a lot of people with the way K-pop is and the entertainment industry is becoming more widespread and just all over the world. Like, how did you get interested in South Korea and the different things that was going on there?
The thing is, I thought like a lot of people with, he wasn't K-pop, but he was K-drama.
Hmm.
I felt like maybe when I was 30 or 14, I kind of like Japanese culture in general. So one of my friends asked me when I was 14, so it's like maybe like almost 10 years ago, she asked me, oh, do you know about Korean drama? And I was like, oh, what's that? And then I just watched one drama and I just really, really loved it. And so from then I was just into dramas and I started music and I started everything else. So.
Who was the first like Korean star you're like, oh my goodness, this is my new favorite star person. I'm gonna get all their
Everything
stuff,
now is
follow them.
the same as it used to be a long time ago in T.O.P. My Mr. Top. Top is so fine. I can talk about Top a lot. Like I love Top. Top is the man of my life. I'm gonna have his children.
I love his voice, so yeah.
Top, he's so sexy. He's so fine.
Mhm.
I love Top.
Yes.
Basically, me, he's Top. But then I have a lot of like other K-pop star and whatever. But Top is the one.
I like all the boys, the guys of Big Bang, so yeah. But
When I saw Top, I was so excited. You don't even know how my eyes were like.
did you see him in concert or did you like meet him or
Club in a club in Korea. I
what?
went to a club. I went to a club in Gangnam, and Top and Dragon was there.
Oh
So I
my
was like,
goodness.
oh my god.
Huh, you gonna make people feel like they could just go clubbing in South Korea and meet their favorite K stars.
And
So
they don't go out a lot, but they do, and you just need to know people, and then you can just go. So yeah.
so I guess from watching dramas to getting more into the music and into Korean culture, how did that develop into actually living in Korea?
I asked a friend of me to find me a host family in Korea. Then I
Hmm.
didn't have to pay them a rent. That they just accept a foreigner, but don't have to pay them rent. So we were looking for something like that, and she find me something, and they say we just talk a bit in Korean and English, and she said, okay, fine, your Korean friends, because of my Korean friends actually.
Hmm.
She said, oh, your Korean friends say a lot of nice things about you, so we're just gonna take you. And I just went there without like I think I went there. I got at the time just in dollar, maybe $50 or something. I have like no money. I just went
Wow.
there.
Your your story is very unusual because a lot of the times people will talk about how they had to apply and it was such a long process. I have a friend applying now and it's been like 7 months of applying and it's a lot of strict regulations and rules and getting into different programs. But it seemed you said your friend, you had a good friend who was able to find the connection, who was able to find this couple.
I had to apply to visa, but it was really easy because we have the working holiday visa between France and Korea. So you just apply now, and 2 weeks later they just say yes to you. You just there's nothing special. You just apply and go. You
Oh,
just need to
wow.
have a plane ticket and show and tell them what you're going to do there. But at that time, I didn't say. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I would just say something and just accept my visa. I just went there. It was
You
quick.
you weren't afraid because you didn't know what was going, like who they were.
I,
Like, how did
I,
you meet? You talked to them through email or the phone or?
I just called them twice, I guess, and I
Okay.
just but I didn't have friends there, but
Hmm. It sounds like you're
it
adventurous
was
though.
alright.
I'm
Didn't
I'm
care.
an adventurous personality too, so I'll be like, okay, let's go, let's do it. I
It's
talked to them.
good.
All right, sounds cool. But your story, just like the top in the club with G Dragon, is very unusual. Again, I think you're very lucky on the different things you're
But the thing
telling me.
is, in Korea,
Hmm.
I mean, when you go there first, you're so exciting because you want to meet a lot of like people, celebrities and stuff. But
Hmm.
I mean, for me, when I was there, I met a lot of celebrities without doing anything. I was just going somewhere and I saw a lot of people. So
Hmm.
then we didn't. I mean, me and my friends, even me, I didn't really care about meeting them anymore. I didn't care when you were on the street and you saw somebody, you were like, oh, this is blah blah blah, and whatever. Nothing happens. And then you get used to because you meet a lot of people every time. Even some famous people, you can meet them two, three times, four times every time. So then it's not
Oh wow. You're gonna
even
make
that.
people like want to book tickets to South Korea. They're gonna believe that. First, they're gonna think they can just go clubbing and meet their stars. Then they'll say like, "I can see them on the street every day, 3 or 4 times when I'm walking."
No,
And
I mean, I'm not talking that, but the thing is, maybe because the job I found there,
hmm.
because of the job I found there, I don't know how can I explain that. Because I kind of did some model job when I was in Korea, and sometimes like my manager, how we call it manager,
Hmm.
said, "Oh, let's do like this drama there." So when we were going there, like you can just meet famous people, or I don't know, this kind of thing happened. So
Okay.
yeah, I just met many
So
famous people.
okay, I'm gonna get back to the once you got into Korea, first arriving there. But what was your job? What did you end up doing? Especially because you weren't teacher, you weren't like
Wait,
studying
okay, so
abroad.
think is that family who decided to take me got to au pair, right?
Mm. Oprah?
Au pair. In French we say au pair.
Oh yeah, au pair nanny. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the thing is, I wasn't a nanny. I wasn't really au pair, but we kind of can call it like that because when I went there, they were telling me, "Oh, you have no job, and maybe sometimes you can help us keeping the children, and you don't pay anything."
Hmm.
So and they give me some few money sometimes. So
Hmm.
I didn't have to find a job because I didn't have anything to pay, and I got enough money to just play because I didn't have to go to school. I just need to play,
Okay.
right?
I feel like this is the way I want to go to South Korea. If I had a way, that would be on it. Au pair, you get to live with a family. I think that can have advantages in its own way. Like you get to actually know people and actual South Koreans and a diversity of ages and their families. So no, that was a very very good opportunity. So I
And the
guess.
family was really nice. The family was really nice. Well, as soon as I get there, they give me like a lot of money, kind of. So, oh,
Mhm.
maybe we're gonna need you sometime, so we're giving you money, then you can just do
Welcome
whatever
money.
you want. It was so good. The thing is, at that time when I arrived there, I had like no money at all yet, and I have to
Hmm.
pay my phone, and I have to pay like do my ID card and pay some
Yeah,
stuff.
you paid for all the documents and the ticket, right? The plane
But I
ticket.
didn't even think about that. I just went there. But
Hmm.
when they gave me this money, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And then
Hmm.
just, I could have done just all my beer contracts and stuff. And
Hmm.
then, and the grandma,
Hmm.
because they were kind of rich. So the grandma always like, when I arrived there, it was in December, almost Christmas, but I didn't have
Oh
any
wow.
friends there, right?
Uh-huh.
So they invite me to a big like Christmas party, and every time I was doing stuff with them, until I got my friend, and I was just like, okay, you're good, I'm good, but we just yeah. But they were really nice, actually. I
Okay.
don't regret being there. They were
So
really nice.
that's what I was saying. Having a family, they would have connections. They would have things they already attend. They can bring you a part of their social circle. So I like that idea. But also, okay, you're like it basically took 2 weeks to get everything together for you. Like when you decided, your friend told you you had this opportunity to go to South Korea. You talked to the family and they chose you, like how long was the whole process, like getting your documents and like what did you have to do to go over there? Was
Was
it like
maybe
really that simple for you?
okay, maybe okay. I think in just 1 month because I was talking when I left London. It was August, July, August, I guess. And
Mm-hmm.
when I came back, my friends, I was just looking for a job and do something to have money. But I couldn't find much.
Mm-hmm.
I found like something in Paris. It's really famous once a year. It's like in English, like international automobile. You know, like when people driving cars, like it's
Yes.
like all this big exhibition about all the cars in the world, and you have the pretty girl next to the car who just like I was doing that.
And see your life. I'm gonna have to hang out with you in South Korea and Marseille. Okay.
I was doing that, and they give me a lot of money. So with that money, I could pay my ticket and my insurance. Because when you
Okay.
apply for visa, you need like a life insurance, something like that. And then I got the process. I got the call of the family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess 1 month. The day I talked to my friend that I want to come in Korea, the day after she find this family, and we talk with them maybe 2 days after. So it was less than a week. And
Okay.
then time to say to my parents I'm leaving and do my process by myself. I guess it was a 1 month or 1 month and a half or something like that.
Okay.
And
And
I
how
just
was it your first time traveling outside uh Europe?
I went to Africa.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so you
It's
were like a
cool.
little bit experienced in traveling, but you had never been to East Asia before at all.
No, no,
Okay.
Asia is like a
So
new world.
so how did your parents feel when you said you wanted to go to South Korea? Because I'm sure they were more comfortable, I'm sure, with you going around Europe or even Africa, but to say I want to go to South Korea or Japan or visit like all of East Asia and actually live there, what was their reaction?
The thing, if my parents are pretty cool, but when I say travel, they don't care. They're like, okay, good. But when I say leave, they're like, what?
That's
What?
what I'm saying. It's different. I'm gonna take a 2 week trip. I'm gonna go work in South Korea and live there and travel.
But the thing is, I didn't even want to work. I have no job at the time. Because
Mhm.
if you say to maybe your parents, "Oh, mom, I'm going somewhere and I'm gonna have a job. I'm gonna do this and that." But the thing is, I went to a country, but I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Mhm.
I have no money at the time. So
Mhm.
my mom was, "Where are you going? You have no money. You have no job, and you're going to Asia. I mean, you can't even speak Korean because I couldn't speak Korean at the
Uh-huh.
time. So we're not into yeah. They were saying no, but of course
Oh,
I went.
by the way, you just did a perfect mom impersonation
Yeah.
impression. So, okay, you arrive there. They greet you with money. It's almost near Christmas, so everything's beautiful. Uh, where did?
Everything's cold. Everything's cold. Let me
Yeah,
tell you that.
I heard it's really cold in
It's
some parts. Like, where were you? What city or place?
cold, cold in Central actually.
Oh,
Southern.
wow. Okay, so you're actually in Seoul. Okay, so you get there. Like, what are your first feelings? How are you feeling your first few weeks while you're
When I
there?
went there, when I arrived, everybody know about Incheon Airport, right?
Mm-hmm. Incheon is like one of the main airports, the business
Yeah,
city.
because everybody talk about that. They are Incheon is really pretty and Incheon. So when I get there, the thing is you come from the back of the airport. So when you arrive, you don't really see Incheon as you're supposed to see Incheon. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see why in every K drama they talk about Incheon, and
Mm-hmm. They do
it's not that
that in
sometimes.
Jeju Island.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is just Incheon. You just came out. Even London airport was better than that, right?
Mm.
So I was okay, but then I waited for so long because the mother of the family was supposed to collect me,
Mm-hmm.
but she was working, couldn't come, so she come like maybe 1 hour and a half late.
Okay.
I was in Korea. My English was really bad. My Korean was really bad. I was lost. So the first day wasn't that great. But as soon as I take the car to go in Central, like to go in Seoul, I
Mm-hmm.
was watching everything with my eyes like that because everything was writing in Korean, and I was like, wow, wow, wow.
You knew
So,
you had to learn quickly.
yeah, I was surprised of like how in the shop because I don't know they have a kind of when the advert shop, they put like a lot of lights and writing. Just small things to make me like, wow, this is so cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
feel
then I
like it would
didn't.
be a very nice looking city.
Yeah, I didn't go out for few days because it was really cold, like really cold. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have friends. I didn't have anything to do. I was
Mm-hmm.
so first I was just going outside by myself. But
And were
then
you?
yeah,
Did you feel homesick the first few days, first few weeks, or were you like too many
the first
adventures, too many things, even in the house, for example?
the first day no, but I guess I need like maybe 2 months. I guess the first 2 months were hard
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't like how Korean were watching me, how
Mm-hmm.
I was always upset. I don't know, not really upset. How can I explain that? The thing is, every time I was walking on the street, everybody was watching me. When they
Mm-hmm.
were talking, they
Mm-hmm.
were like pointing me on the finger. I was like, oh look, look, and I was
Oh,
like,
they
what
would
the hell?
actually point like it was
Yeah,
like an actual.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's so rude. I mean, in front it's so rude. Don't point me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, what the, they're like, hey, look, 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 like so obvious. And I was,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. And at that time, I could speak a few Korean, understand a few Korean, but like a lot of grammar, like harmony,
Mm-hmm.
like on the thing is on the subway, there's a lot of grandpa and grandma. I don't know why, but a lot of grandpa and grandma take the subway. Yeah? So every time there's some harmony who talk to me, like I didn't like it. For 2 months first, I didn't like it, but then I understood that it wasn't bad. It was nice. They
Just
were always saying,
curious.
yeah, they were always saying nice things to me, but I couldn't understand what they were saying to me
Mm-hmm.
the thing at the beginning. So when I was meeting some friends, they were like, "Oh, they're pointing you, they're watching you, but it's not bad. It's in the good way. They're saying that you're pretty, or they're saying you're really tall. Nothing is bad." So when I
Okay.
understood that, everything changed. But at the beginning,
You
I
thought
hate.
you thought they're like it made you feel uncomfortable or like suspicious, like they were
Yeah, a lot
talking.
of people tell you hi, and so a lot of people get scared when you talk to them. And you're like, oh, excuse me. Even if you say to them in Korean, oh, chogi, or they're like, oh, why are you talking to me? You're a foreigner. Don't talk to me, and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
a lot of people are like that. But like in Seoul, you have this big market called Dongdaemun,
Mm-hmm.
and its opening time is more like maybe 3 p.m. to like until in the morning, all night. And it's
Wow.
really, really
A
big
night
mall, yeah.
market.
But I heard about that and I really wanted to go there. So I went there by myself. But you have like girls floors, and more you go up, then it's becoming more floors, right? But you have so many girls and so many boys working there. But as soon as I reach the boys floor, when I get there, I have so many. I was kind of scared because as soon as I went there, every man came to me. They were like, "Oh, where are you from? Oh, can I take a picture with you? Oh, oh, you're so pretty." But I was like, I was so scared.
Hold on. No, I'm sorry. A bunch of girls that want to go to South Korea, they are gonna be like, and I'll be unique. Like people will come up to me.
Scary. I mean, then maybe later, because I went there many times, of course, but then it's just like, oh, so even many people remember me. That, oh, I know you, I saw you once. Look, I have
Yeah,
a
they
picture
get
with you and
used
me
to
on the
seeing you
phone.
there.
It's funny, at the same time, it's scary.
It's a lot. It sounds like it can be overwhelming. I guess, but
Yeah, but, well, like maybe more like 20 men came to
mm-hmm.
me and talking to me and taking picture of me. So I was like, oh,
Mm.
this is scary. I should go there.
And then, did you want to just take a friend the next time, or someone from like the grandmother from the family? I don't know.
The next time I went there with my friends. I didn't go by myself.
So,
Yeah.
how did you get your Korean name?
My Korean friend gave it to me.
You know what it
It
means?
was Ha-neul means sky.
Sky? Okay.
And when I lived in London, one of my really close Korean friends chose it for me. We were like, guy, yeah. She was like, oh, we should find your Korean name because at that time I was like really learning Korean by myself. So she gave me that name, yeah, Ha-neul. Without any reason, we were looking for a good name, and she just found me this name.
Okay.
So, yeah.